So, the great Biafra nation, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are joining us from. You can check back our previous message. You can check back our previous broadcast yesterday. Then you realize how updated we are. Then you realize that this struggle of our liberation will surely come to pass. So no matter how the Zoo Janjaweeds are trying everything possible to destroy our movement, to destroy our liberation, we must surely come out with flying colors. Now, the Biafra Liberation Army we are seeing today in Abia State. See, the fact is that the Nigerian government don't know what they are doing. They don't know what they are doing because the more they keep arresting, the more they keep trying, the more they keep leaving Mazen Nnamdi in custody, that is the more they will keep. There will be no peace in their own region because Southeast is peaceful. They are the only ones causing these insecurities in Southeast. So the more they continue with all this strategy, the more the Nigerian, the Biafran soldiers keep neutralizing them. Do you know how many of them that have been pied since how many weeks? Do you know how many of them that have been pied in Biafra land since this year? Why can't you release Mazen Nnamdi? What is difficult for you to release Mazen Nnamdi? I was opportune yesterday to listen to this so-called chief of staff. This Musa was bragging that Simon Ekpa will be extradited into Nigeria. So he want to come and arrest Simon Ekpa in Nigeria when he is still holding Mazen Nnamdi. It's a shameful act. It's a very, very big shameful act. Let's keep watching. Check our previous broadcast. Then you realize that Mazen Simon Ekpa is only being interrogated because what is going to happen on 2nd of December is not something small. This is a huge convention. This is a declaration convention. So many human rights activists will be there, live and direct. So they need to call him to order and interrogate him so that he will be able to explain what he's fighting for, so that he'll be able to talk to them and let them know why Biafrans have chosen to do their declaration in Finland. That is why he's being held. Now, there is more story and there is more detail to what happened in Abia State this morning. I want you to relax and listen to this other video I'm about to play now. Then you understand what we are fighting for.
Can I assure you, my people, the Biafra come out on top once again as zoo terrorists kiss the dust once again in the old Abia State. Before moving forward, I want to say something here because I'm going to show you how the zoo platforms, media platforms of course, are reporting this very latest development, and then I will also show you the confirmation and the real news from the Biafra Defense Forces official X handle. Now, yesterday I saw a certain news emanating from the illegitimate and defunct Abia State government, old Abia State government of course. I saw the man, one Mr. Oti, one Alex Oti, claiming that it is not IPOB that carried out, he called it attack, the so-called attack on the military in the defunct and old Abia State, that it is what he called political, opponents. First of all, I want to tell that man called Oti that IPOB in question is no longer functioning at this very point in time. IPOB will come back, or not even will, may come back when Biafra is fully restored and of course recognized as an independent nation by the international community. IPOB may come back as a political organization, but for now, Anything IPOB is simply the indigenous people who occupy the territory known as Biafra land. But as an organization, it is no longer on existence. I said it. I hit my chest and said it because all of us, we were members of IPOB until the kidnap of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and the DOS that's supposed to do what Biafra government is doing today, so the struggle. Today, nobody is hearing about DOS again. So since there is no DOS and the leader of IPOB is in the dungeon, nobody is taking care, nobody is taking charge, nobody is taking responsibility of any action that would have been taken by the IPOB. So, therefore, IPOB has gone into extinction. I am saying it for the first time today, and that is the reality. That is how it stands. Till Mazi Nnamdi Kanu comes out, Biafra restored, and then we will decide which name should we go with when forming a political party for those who would want to go into politics. Are you getting what I'm saying? And that is reality. So what you coming out to say, it is not IPOB. Who are the IPOBs? Who are the IPOBs? As far as I'm concerned, you cannot call members of the Biafra Republic government in exile or the Biafra, defense forces, the likes of Biafra Liberation Army, Biafra Resistance Fighters, or Biafra Navy as members of IPOB. That is an insult. Now we operate under a government, and the Prime Minister is Mazi Samonepa, the one you call that thing in Finland. You understand? So stop all this idiocy and stupidity on social media. We have gone beyond that. When the Biafra Defense Forces, defending our land, doing the needful, once they confront the terrorists in uniform, we will announce it on media, just like what I'm doing right now. So let us read, and then I will show you the real news or the confirmation of the news from the Biafra Defense Forces official X account. Now, just in, again, government by 2 policemen in old Abia State. You can see this is just a couple of minutes ago. It is from the leadership, one of the Zoo media platforms. And I read, they called it unknown gunmen have spied 2 policemen at a police checkpoint between Ebem and the Asaga Ohafia in Ohafia local government area of the old and defunct Abia State. As at press time, details of the incident, which caused panic across both communities, was still sketchy, even as the identities of the deceased were not yet known. You are very, very far leadership. Leadership's effort to speak to the police public relations officer, PPRO, Maureen Chilaka, proved abortive. Okay, now. The incident occurred barely 72 hours after an earlier attack in Obakala, the headquarters of Umuahia South local government area, which left 1 policeman died and another wounded. In a statement, PPRO Chilaka had said the attack was on the convoy of the member representing Isialangwa North and South Federal Constituency of the state at the National Assembly, Jinjongu Sibe. It explained that the deceased policeman was traveling in a police Toyota Hilux vehicle after accompanying and dropping off the Honorable in Umuahia. The Honorable in Umuahia. Honorable in criminality. Honorable in Tifri, Honorable in Wayo 419. These are thieves. Whenever you talk about the breakup of the Zoological Republic, they come at you. Because the zoo provides enabling environment for criminals to thrive. That's why they don't want to hear anything like breakup of the zoo. Now let's continue. On their way in Obakala, their vehicle was intercepted by armed men dressed in black attire, operating in a Toyota Corolla with tinted windows. This was an incident that occurred 72 hours before this current development. I want you to understand that. They blocked the parts of the police vehicle and opened fire. Tragically, Inspector Bala Mohammed sustained multiple gunshots. Bala Mohammed, not the governor of Bauchi State. This one is a terrorist in police uniform. Sustained multiple gunshot wounds and died at the scene, while Inspector Duna Jatao and the driver escaped the attack, the PPRO had said on Monday, which of course barely 72 hours as at the time of recording this very report. Now, this is from Sahara Reporters, of course, you all know, one of the Zoom media platforms. They said, gunmen continue assault in Abia State, reportedly by policemen in Ohafia community. Let us read and hear what Sahara Reporters are reporting this very latest development. It was learned that the incident happened at about 7:30 a.m. on Wednesday this morning, according to multiple sources. Some unknown gunmen have reportedly by some policemen in Ohafia local government area of the old and defunct Abia State. It was learned that the incident happened at about 7:30 a.m. on Wednesday, according to multiple sources. And they continued, the police authorities have not yet issued a statement on the latest attack on its men in the state. The latest assault is coming few days after a police inspector was died while one other was injured during an attack on the convoy of Jinja Onwusibe, a member of the House of Representatives at Obakala, Umuahia South Local Government Area Council in the old and defunct Abia State. The incident happened on Sunday at about 9 p.m. at Obakala community. Now, it is the same, even if you go down and read, they are going to tell you the same thing that, we read already from leadership. So now, I want to show you this same report, right? This same report from the official and verified X account of the Biafra Defense Forces. Let us see if they have anything to say concerning this very latest development. And this is what they said. Operational update. The Biafra Defense Forces have this morning neutralized terrorists in Asaga, in Ugwaba or Hafia, in Old and defunct Abia State. As usual, arms and ammunition were also recovered. Arms and ammunitions were also recovered. This is very, very simple, very, very short and brief. Now, they did not end there. They said here, look at what they said here. We thank God for his faithfulness to Biafra and commend our gallant Biafra Defense Forces for doing the needful in protecting Biafra territory. Jehovah Sabbath is on our side and will be with you till the end, and when the independent United States of Biafra will be celebrated. Amen and amen. I love that. This is very, 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 very simple and very, very, very unique, I can assure you. So my people, it is happening. I have only one message for the zoo. Listen. The earlier you understand that Biafrans are not playing, the better for you. There is only one, I said only one option to end all these things you see happening. There is only one option: withdraw your terrorists in uniform from the land of Biafra. If you fail to do so, this kind of news will never stop coming. That is the truth. That is the truth. Negotiate. Just negotiate for the exit of Biafra. If you fail to negotiate, this news will never ever stop coming. That is the truth. If you like, you bring 1,000 of them, bring 10,000 of them, 100,000 of them, even if you don't have. Go and borrow from your neighboring countries. Bring them. This kind of news will never stop. And I want to let them know that Biafrans are not tired. Biafrans are not in a hurry. The earlier they understand these two things, things will begin to be, easy for the both parties. Biafrans are not tired, and Biafrans are not in a hurry. And we cannot get tired, not anytime soon. I'm saying forever. We can never get tired. Forever. Irrespective of how long it takes, Biafrans can never ever get tired. The earlier they understand it, the better.
Yes, Biafrans can never get tired. We can never get tired. The moment they realize that, that is the moment they would then seek for a roundtable discussion with the Biafrans. Then we'll tell them what we are agitating for. Because the more they keep trying to do everything possible to damage us, to destroy us, that is the more we keep getting stronger. The Biafra Liberation Army will keep neutralizing them. How many have they neutralized now in 2 weeks now? If you go to Anambra, the Biafra Liberation Army have taken over Anambra. Believe me, this Zoo army cannot do anything in Anambra. The only power they have is to destroy properties and kill innocent citizens. Do you know how many young boys that have been tagged IPOB, that have been in the police detention for many months now? Many young boys from inside many villages. So you in diaspora or you anywhere in the zoo may not understand what is happening in Southeast. You may not understand. We are against these people, and they are the ones causing these insecurities, and they are the ones trying to damage our lineage and our liberation. Stay tuned, more videos are coming up. Thanks.